Now after the Otis family encounters the ghost for the first night, and a pillow is thrown to him, at the breakfast table they exchange notes what had happened to all of them. And Mr. Otis is very annoyed that the ghost was not using the lubricator and did not even listen to his suggestion. But he also scolds the twins for using the pillow. They should not be throwing things on people, he says. And they also discuss the blood stain, which is changing colors. Over the days, the blood stain every day has a different color. Sometimes it's a dull red, sometimes it's a vermilion, sometimes it's a purple, and at one instance it is even emerald green. They are very surprised, how could blood color change color? It has to be red. But then the ghost decides to make another appearance, his second appearance. He goes to the armor in the hall and he tries to wear it, but the armor falls down and he is injured. And the twins with their pea shooters shoot pellets on him. Mr. Otis even takes out a revolver and tells him to put his hands up. He is very annoyed. He flees, extinguishes the candles and all, and gives out a demonic laughter, at which Mrs. Otis offers him a tincture because she thinks that he has indigestion. So he is very frightened, but again he is very ill and he lies down for some days, but then he makes another attempt. He wears a special costume, makes a lot of preparations, but as he is going down the corridor to the twins' place, he encounters another ghost. And at first he is scared. He runs off, leaves, he is terrified. And then when he is in his chamber again, he decides to speak to the ghost. He thinks maybe they could team up against the Otises. And he then discovers, when he goes again to the corridor to talk to the ghost, he discovers that it was a fake ghost. It was a trick by the twins. And when the ghost's head falls down, it's only a white sheet underneath. He retires and he is very upset. He is not able to fathom why the twins especially are not at all scared of him. Then he is changed. He almost drains. He gives up on the stain at least. He says if the Otis family doesn't want it, it doesn't deserve it. And now he starts to appearing only in corridors and even removes his boots so that they don't make noise, and oils the chains with the lubricator that Mr. Otis had suggested. The twins on their part go on with their tricks. They strings across the corridor so that he trips and falls. They set up butter slides so that he falls through the stairs and he hurts himself. He is very annoyed. The ghost is very annoyed at the twins, and then he thinks of a revenge. Again his ghostly tendencies come back. He gives up, then again he takes on. And there is a grand revenge that he applies. He takes a grand costume, wears it, goes to the the twins' room, and when he opens the door, a water jug is upturned on his head. He is again very scared, gives up, he is very annoyed, he goes back to his chamber. He gives up on the twins, but yet one day he decides to go to the hall, and even that night he is given a boo-hoo trick by the twins. He is scared by the twins and he gives up. Then he discovers a relationship that he has with the family. The ghost discovers that Virginia's lover is an old relation of him, and he wants to show the relation, but even then he is very scared of the twins and decides not to do anything.